Are the Los Angeles Lakers on the brink of a transformative trade that could reshape their roster for a playoff push? With whispers growing louder about a key guard's future, it's time to dive deep into the latest speculation that could bring a familiar face back to LA. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on all things Lakers, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. The Los Angeles Lakers are making waves once again. And trust me, as a diehard fan, I'm all in on the latest news that's buzzing around the team. The recent three-team trade proposal has sparked a lot of discussion, and for good reason. The potential return of Dennis Schroeder to Los Angeles has fans like myself feeling a mix of excitement and apprehension. Let's break it down. We've seen D'Angelo Russell struggle to find his footing in LA, and honestly, it's time to admit the experiment just hasn't worked out. With his $18.7 million expiring contract, he's been a staple in trade discussions, but it's clear that moving on could be the right call. LeBron James and Anthony Davis deserve a solid supporting cast, especially as we approach what could be LeBron's final years in the league. The Lakers are at a crossroads, and sitting on our hands isn't going to cut it. This proposed trade sends Russell and some other pieces to Brooklyn in exchange for Schroeder, Dorian Finney-Smith, Day'Ron Sharpe, Shake Milton, and Wendell Moore Jr. It's an ambitious move, no doubt. The Lakers would be trading away both of their first-round picks in 2029 and 2031. Sure, that's a risk, but it's a calculated one. The picks are top 5 protected, which does hedge our bets a bit, but it's clear that this front office is feeling the pressure to make a splash. Now, let's talk about the impact. Dennis Schroeder may not have set the world on fire during his first stint in LA, but he brings a level of stability to the point guard position that we desperately need. He's a scrappy defender, something we've missed with Russell's disengagement on that end of the floor. Pairing him with Austin Reeves could create some serious offensive dynamism, taking the pressure off of LeBron and giving us a new layer to our half-court game. And don't sleep on Dorian Finney-Smith. He's hitting over 43% from 3 this season and is the prototypical 3 and D player we could use. His ability to stretch the floor while also providing solid defense is a massive boost to our rotation. Adding these two players not only improves our starting lineup, but gives us depth that we've been lacking. It's about time we build a more well-rounded team around our stars. For Brooklyn, acquiring 2 future first-round picks is smart business, especially as they gear up for a rebuild. D'Angelo Russell has a history with the Nets, and perhaps he'll thrive away from the spotlight that comes with being a Laker. As for Detroit, they're getting Christian Wood and a couple of prospects, which is a low-risk, high-reward situation for them. Here's where I stand. This trade makes the Lakers deeper and more competitive in a wide-open Western Conference. But I can't help but feel a little torn. Are we making the right move by trading away our future for a shot at the present? The dream of a championship can sometimes cloud our judgment, and I want to know what you think. Do you believe this is the best decision for the Lakers? I honestly am divided. We need to capitalize on our current window, but at what cost? I want to hear your thoughts. Are you excited about a potential Schroeder reunion, or do you think we're making a mistake? With the trade deadline rapidly approaching on February 6th, the Los Angeles Lakers are gearing up for what promises to be an eventful period. After a rocky start to the season, sitting at 8th in the Western Conference with a 13-11 record, the Lakers find themselves in a familiar position of needing to shake things up. Rob Pelinka has faced challenges in constructing a cohesive roster since the team's last championship run in 2020, and the pressure is mounting to make impactful moves. Rumors are swirling, and mock trades seem to pop up every day. According to Keith Smith of Spotrac, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are viewed as the only true untouchables on the roster, with Dalton Knecht possibly joining them in that category. This means that the likes of D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, and even Austin Reeves, who was once deemed untouchable, could find themselves on the trading block if the right deal comes along. The Lakers have the assets and the salaries to make a couple of significant trades, but Pelinka must tread carefully. The last thing we want is a repeat of the unpredictable roster changes that have plagued the team in recent years. Now, let's talk about LeBron. Kendrick Perkins, a former NBA champion, recently suggested that the Lakers would seriously consider trading LeBron if he were to request it. This is a game changer for the organization. If LeBron expresses a desire to be moved, you can bet the front office will listen. He's turned down several opportunities to leave in the past, but if the Lakers continue to struggle, we might see a different side of him. I mean, who could blame him? The pursuit of titles is what drives him. And if the Lakers aren't contenders, he might seek greener pastures. And what about Anthony Davis? According to Jovan Buha from The Athletic, there's a possibility that AD could also want out once LeBron is no longer around. While I'd love to think that Davis is here for the long haul, the reality is that if LeBron retires or gets traded, it could trigger a rebuild. Would the Lakers honor that request? It's a tough call, especially considering how pivotal both players have been to the franchise. Personally, I lean towards AD staying, but with everything in flux, who knows what could happen. These decisions are monumental for the future of the Lakers and for the hopes of us fans. It's no secret that we crave another championship banner. The way the front office navigates this trade deadline could very well set the course for the next few seasons. Are we looking at a potential rebuild, or is there still a chance to contend for a title this year? It's a fine line, and the stakes are incredibly high. As a die-hard Lakers fan, I'm feeling a mix of anxiety and excitement right now. It's a pivotal moment for our team. The right moves could elevate us back into serious contention, while the wrong ones could set us back for years. You believe this is the right path? I honestly am torn. We want to see our team thrive, but we also don't want to lose our superstars in the process. So, what do you think? Are you in favor of making bold moves? Or do you believe in holding on to our core players? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about our expectations and frustrations as we head into this crucial period. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with fellow fans. And hey, if you want to stay updated on all things Lakers, make sure to subscribe and activate that notification bell so you never miss an important update.